I took 2 flights in less than 24 hours and I'd had no sleep because I'd done 2 gigs in between that. It was madness.
So I told Jamie, good luck sleeping, and made a silly joke. We drew swords.
I hit low.
And Jamie went,
Low.
I had a baby with the wrong person.
And cut.
Shh, don't tell mum. Hello and welcome to Shhh Don't Tell Mum. My name's Barney.
And I'm Jamie.
And this
Jackaman, still not engaged.
This is the 5th most listened to parenting podcast in
Chile.
Chile.
We should go there for January. It's New Year, guys. Hello.
Yeah, we are in the new year. There's a new year. There's new me. Jamie's decided to dress like Mel C. Sporty Spice.
Not just like Mel C. This is my army era. I bought these on
Your army era.
Yeah, when Rocket turned 1, this was my army pants for Port Lymph.
Port Lim. Not lymph.
Can't fucking say anything.
You can't, can you? Port Lim is like it's a groovy little safari park that's like near where we live, which is cool.
It's an animal sanctuary. They save animals and bring them back into the wild, which is so lovely.
They do actually. Well, they try to when they have enough money.
Oh,
and they're bleeding us dry for staying there. Anyway, one thing that we do need to touch on, I would like to say, given it's the new year, from kind of the Christmas time to New Year, I traveled to Istanbul to work for a week. And then upon arriving home was the same day you traveled to Vegas. You were literally flying as I was landing. So we didn't really see each other for like 10 days. So we burnt out pretty savagely. When you got back, we were like, oh my God, we have to catch up with all those content, YouTube videos, Vlogmas, podcasts, things like that.
And I was in Miami.
We were both just like, I can't do this right now. So definitely hats off to anyone that does Vlogmas because it is really hard. But when you have to do something like Vlogmas, or when you decide to embark on the journey of Vlogmas and you work, and not only do you work, we work abroad. So we literally couldn't film anything. We had to cram in filming days. And, in and around us working, it really did, take a toll on me. I guess just from a tiredness perspective, I was just mentally drained and I couldn't even really think or comprehend cracking on with videos.
We're even meant to film this today and we haven't because it's just like consistent filming consistently.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's just like.
And don't get me wrong, we're not bad at like planning ahead. We're not bad at actually getting our stuff together. It's more just like, we had 0 free time together where we just sat or did nothing for a day and actually just kind of embraced each other.
This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to go into his little man cave and play games. And anytime I walked into his man cave, he told me off and told me to leave.
That was once. That was yesterday.
And the day before.
That was yesterday.
Yes, you did. You were like, why are you wrapping in my office? And I was like, because all the presents are in here.
Because all the presents belong with me. Because you'll open them all.
And you know what? We looked up and I was wrapping the gifts really nicely. And I looked up, I was like, how's your wrapping coming along, darling? He's like, I've just finished my first present. And I was like, you went, how many have you done? I was like, 10. 10! I'd done 10 gifts and he'd done 1. And let me tell you, it was a cracker of a present.
Yeah, I'm not artistic. I'm the other word. But
What's the other word to artistic?
He knows.
Nobtistic.
Yes, Jamie, nobtistic. That's what I am. So yeah, I traveled to Turkey, traveled to Vegas, came back, and then we went to a wedding, and then we were just like KO'd for 2 days. So I actually really enjoyed that KO'd for 2 days moment because we actually got to spend some time together and we weren't worried about filming. But then in hindsight, coming off the back of that, we're like, oh my God, we are so far behind on our YouTube schedule.
Yeah, we are. We are 4 videos down that we need to record ASAP. So after this, I'm 100% going to start recording, just so you know, because this could be a video.
What are you going to film?
I'm going to film us filming the podcast.
Are you okay there? Are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
But it's about New Year's resolutions.
Are you
it's about
chasing Bugs
organising
Bunny at the
yourself.
moment?
I really feel like you need to get better at organising in 2024. So this is where I'm like, you should start using an app called Motion or something.
Go on then. Tell me about Motion, Jamie.
This is not an ad, by the way.
But it seems like it bloody is.
My friend has started using it, and they said it helps your team stay focused and aligned to finish meaningful work, which we really need. Track and organize your projects and tasks. Barney
This isn't
can't
actually
even.
an ad as well. And Jamie's reading it like it's an ad.
No, but can I just say, you don't even. He came to me and he went, I can't do my tax return because it's the first time
I
he's actually
didn't
did
say
it
that. I
with
just
his-
said, I can't do it the way you do it. You're way more organized than me. So I can't really do it the way you do it. So I end up doing it
So
in a
that
frantic
should
kind of
be
way.
one of your resolutions. I'm
It
making
is.
It now.
It's on my list. So do you want me to go onto my
Give me
list
your
or
list.
not?
Give me your list. Go.
So this week, everyone, we would like to talk about our New Year's resolutions for the year because it's a few days into the new year. Everyone's talking about their resolutions. Everyone's going to try and get fit and healthy and, implement cool lifestyle changes for yourself that will better you in your year of 2024.
And you know what the
So,
top one is in America and the UK?
The top New Year's resolution, losing weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time.
Of course it is. Everyone goes to the gym in January and pisses everyone off that's like a local in the gym.
You know.
Because then you suddenly go to your gym that you go to all the time and then there's 1,000 people trying to use the bench press machine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my first one is my selfish one. So my first New Year's resolution is more about kind of me as a person. I would love to host a large scale event or a show that is either in the UK or the USA.
Oh.
Because this year, just to put it into context, I've worked in Indonesia, Poland, Sweden, Spain,
Saudi Arabia.
Istanbul. Did I say Istanbul?
No, you haven't.
Anyway, kind of a bunch of the European countries and a few outside of Europe. And I still haven't yet hosted an esports event or show in the US or in the UK, in my native speaking country. So yeah, I'd like to do that. That's my first one. What about you, my friend?
Well, you already have UK on the pipeline.
I know.
Oh, so exciting.
The last event that I hosted in Istanbul, the announcement that they made on
Las
day
Vegas.
one. Yeah, it was an announcement. It was live.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, I can say it. The next year's event for the same show, which is the PMGC, the PUBG Mobile Global Championships, is going to be in London. How cool is that? So chances of me hosting that are pretty high. And if I don't, I'll be fuming. But yes, I'm down to do it and I'm really excited. So that'll be my first in the UK. What's
like
yours, my love?
So yours are like manifesting.
Kind of. There's a few. What's yours then? Oh God, what are you about to be like? Living in Australia.
No, not at all. Jamie's. I really want to release my journal.
Okay.
And that's number one. Like, I want to release my journal, but I also want to be able to journal daily. And I'm really struggling at the moment. And I don't know whether it's like I got into a really good space mid-year. When you were away, actually, I was in a really good space when it came
Of course it's my fault. Of course it's my fault.
No, because I didn't have anything better to do. So what did I do? I just exercised, woke up early, exercised, and did my journaling and meditation. Whereas when Barney's at home, I
It's
just
so
want
much
to
more fun. And I love my life. And
I
that's
just want to be
why
in
we're
bed.
together.
No, I was going to say I wanted to be in bed with you and snuggle with you, and it's cozy. And so I would like you to make me more motivated in the mornings, because when you're not there, I am very motivated because you're not there.
Okay.
That's the thing. And
So you're not motivated when I'm at home?
No, because I feel like you are my comfort blanket, so I can just like relax.
Just get your ass up and go to the gosh
I
darn
think
gym.
that's quite a nice compliment, though, don't you think?
What, you make me lazy? Is that a nice compliment?
No, that I like to just snuggle with you in the mornings, even though I never get to him because we have
We have a dog and a baby in between us.
So it's like this morning I was like, let's move one, move the second. By the time
And
I've
then
moved the second, the
dogs
first
moved.
one's moved
Yeah,
back.
the dogs
and then
moved
I'm just
back.
like, oh my God, can I just hug my partner, please?
And I'm like over on as far away as I possibly can be. Like, oh, have fun with that, babe. Have fun.
Literally, it's you.
I'm so not a morning person.
No.
But I was for a while because we had to wake up constantly to like get rocket.
I don't think you can call
And
that
then-
me being a morning person. You being a morning person isn't you waking up
Forced to
early.
be a morning person.
Yeah, and you
Guess
did not
what?
like it.
We don't have rocket tonight, so we can actually have a lion.
And then he actually woke up, right, one time really early, and he went and slept on the sofa. That's his way of morning.
No, I went downstairs. I saw how shattered Jamie was. And so when I went down to get rocket, I was like, I'm actually going to take him downstairs rather than back up to our room, give him breakfast, give him a bottle, and then I'll just sit on the sofa with him for a bit and let you sleep. That was actually the main thing behind it. Wasn't
When
the
do you
reason you gave.
stop the bottle? That's what I want to know.
The milk. I guess it's just like, I think eventually you start giving them cold milk instead of hot milk because it doesn't matter what temperature it is. It's just a drink to them at that point.
Oh, that's going to be a sad day because that's like his little nook. Like,
yeah, but he loves having hot milk before he goes to sleep.
yeah.
So I tried to give him hot milk the other day in his beaker, not in a bottle.
And he didn't want it.
And he lost his shit at me. And then I had to go downstairs, transfer it into a bottle, and he drank the whole thing. And I was like, you little fusspot.
Yeah.
You little fusspot. So, right, what's my second New Year's resolution, Jamie? I hear you ask, I'll tell you. My second New Year's resolution is...
being more organised.
Yeah, should be. Take Rocket to see one of the 7 wonders of the world.
Oh, cool.
That is on my list of things to do this year.
Oh my God, how weird is that? Because one of mine is travel to places I've never been with the family.
So it kind of falls under the same thing.
We do.
Ah, gotcha.
You're such a seed Tuesday.
So, yeah, taking him to see one of the 7 wonders of the world would be very cool. So that includes, I believe, that's the Grand Canyon, the Table Mountain in South Africa. There's one in Vietnam. There's one in
Find the most baby friendly
Niagara
place.
Falls, I think, is one. Or Victoria Falls.
We did want to go. We did want to go to Canada. We wanted to do a little tour.
I would love to go to Canada
because you've never been.
Are
I
the
can see a bit of
Rockies
my
in
family.
Canada, or are they in America?
No, they're in
Are the Rockies North America, or are they Canada?
North America.
What's Vancouver? What's the mountain Vancouver's on?
I have no idea.
You're about to say Vancouver Mountain. I bet you were going to say that.
I wasn't going to say anything. No, I was going to say Bear Lion Cave.
Bear Lion Cave.
Isn't that a podcast?
Bear Lion, 2 bears, 1 cave.
Yeah.
Bear Lion Cave. My God, somebody please
I
save me from this woman.
Baby.
Okay, shut up. Right, what's your second one? Or is that your second one? Do you want to merge them then?
No, so basically my first one was release my journal and then journal daily, and my third
Love
was
it.
my last was travel to places I've never been with a family.
Okay, what's your second?
This was my last one.
Oh, you've got 3.
No, I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. My fourth.
Why is this your last one then?
Because my first one was release a journal.
Yeah.
Second was write on my journal daily. My
Oh,
third was travel to places I'd never been.
Okay, don't wait then, because I've got 2 more, so I'll do another one. Maintain, another personal one, maintain 80 kilograms and less than 13% body fat.
I knew it was going to be about fitness.
Yeah, but I like fitness, and so do you.
Yeah.
So why is that a bad thing?
Because
you're in army trousers and you're having a go at me about fitness.
Because mine is sweat every day.
Yeah, well then there
Even
you go,
if
similar
it's just
thing.
like, running after my child down the road, which we did today. We ran for the train. That was like running for my child.
Oh my gosh. And I was so out of breath.
And we missed it.
I was so out of breath.
We were on the floor.
So old.
So old.
Honestly, like we ran less than 100 meters.
Not even.
And I was like,
Like,
yeah, struggle was real. So yeah, maintain 80 kilos because I think 80 is a good point for me. I'm 6 foot, I'm just under 6'3". I'm like 6'2.5". And I currently weigh about 85. So I only want to lose about 5 kilos. 5 kilos of puppy fat. It's around the old, around the donut.
That's where you carry it.
I want to lose the donut ring.
You carry it around the, but
Thanks,
I
babe.
would choose
She tells
you.
me I have ugly teeth, so I'm getting Invisalign in January.
I did not say you had ugly
and then
teeth.
she tells me that I've got a donut around my tummy.
I said that's where you carry your weight, but I am the most honest person. When
You carry your weight on your face.
I've been all different types. I won the award last year at my workplace.
What award?
I won an award.
You don't have a workplace. We work from home.
Musica.
Okay. What was the award?
For the person with the most amount of dress, going through the most amount of dress sizes in one year.
Dress sizes? Did they invent that for you, that award?
They literally invented it. They were like, who wins the award for having to go through the most type of costumes? Because they said 1 minute she's a size 8,
So
1 minute she's a size 10,
yeah,
1 minute she's a size 12,
pregnant,
1 minute she's a size 14. Then she was an 8. Then she was a 6. It was like, oh my God, it's crazy.
Congratulations, Jamie.
And every time they brought it in, they brought the old size in and it wouldn't fit me because I'd lose weight or I'd be too big. It was like a bit of a
seesaw.
Yeah.
A bit of a crazy time in your life, wasn't it?
But now you said that I'm the thinnest I've ever been, which I don't think that's
It just
true.
seems like you are because every time you wear something and I'm like, oh, nice trousers, babe. You're like, yeah, they don't fit me.
Yeah, well, these I bought when he was 1 and look how much space they are now. That's mad.
Yeah. So you're pretty skinny right now.
I
Congratulations.
eat more than I've ever eaten.
You don't eat anything unless I feed you.
Excuse me, I had a tuna
And it's not even
melt
and it's
today.
not even like coming across as like a bad thing. It's more so like I have to cook, otherwise she just won't eat. Like she doesn't decide to go and cook herself anything.
Because you know
I
what?
might catch you eating some crackers and you're like, oh, I was hungry.
I heard
you're literally a mouse that lives in my house. You are a mouse.
I heard a fact. Can I add a fact?
And then she escapes.
If you fast, right?
We're going to say if you fart.
If you fast, I farted earlier, you didn't smell it. If you fast, it actually stops aging.
Fasting stops. Yeah, I can believe that.
So I really
your cells
do
to
think
reproduce
this is
at a faster
why
rate.
I'm declining in age. Plus, I'm getting myself fixed. I've got my lips removed and then put back in again. And I'm now having Invisalign to fix my other teeth. And you're getting Invisalign. You can always improve in yourself. That's what my motto is.
It's true, but it's also like, it's a lot of effort.
So 2024, you're in the year of improving, which is beautiful. And I feel like I did that in 2023.
I guess that's what everyone's New Year's resolution is.
But you have to keep it up. It's not, problem is no one keeps it up, do they?
He's all right, mate. Getting a bit feisty over there.
Okay.
Why don't you keep it up,
Do you
eh?
want me to sit on you if you keep it
I
up?
don't want you to sit on me. Get away. First time I've ever said that. So, my fourth New Year's
not the
resolution
first
and
time.
final, because you told me to
Never
do
lets me
four,
sit on him.
is, oh my God, nothing is sacred in our relationship.
This is
It's
why we have a
literally-
podcast. What?
You're-
I'm just
you're
telling the
a
people what they
full of
want to
icks,
hear.
aren't you? Right.
Icks? Does that ick you?
My fourth one was actually a really nice one. It was about you as well.
Oh, thank you. Are you changing it now?
Yeah, I'm probably going to change it now, actually. No, master,
Luke wants to gauge his
eight,
eyes out.
no, joking. Master, Jamie's love languages was my fourth.
Oh, I love that.
I want to become better at, like, implementing things that will benefit Jamie. Like
guess,
her, from
guess
her
what?
love
My
languages.
first love languages, and he's failing miserably.
Words of affirmation. So she likes to be told she's beautiful. She likes to be told she's amazing on a daily basis. So I'm going to learn
So he
to
does
master
the opposite.
that. I know, because
You
I
are
like
such
comedy.
an evil bitch.
And I like messing around with you.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. It gives me the ick.
It doesn't give you the ick.
Gives me the ick.
Doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Gives you the ick.
Doesn't give me the ick. You're too lovey-dovey sometimes, and I'm like, oh God, just tell me I smell or something. Then it'll.
I do all the time.
You're the one that smells. What? You had roast dinner last night. We had like a cheeky
something.
big dinner.
I've got a very sensitive gut, guys. Let's just be honest. Like,
And the fucking wallpaper was peeling off the walls. It was honestly, it was savage. Whatever was crawling out of you was honestly a demon from the depths
the worst
of hell.
part was I was so constipated from that flight from Vegas. I was like, I can literally haven't pooed in 4 days. And Bart was like,
just go and sit on the toilet.
the problem
and just
is,
wait.
guys, if you don't have kids and you're listening to this and going, this is fucking gross. When you have children,
any kind of
poo stories, they like,
yeah, poo stories are just non-stop.
yeah.
And also you just like, you're desensitized to everything, so you can talk about anything. So apologies if you're offended, but if you are, share with a friend who might also be offended.
But then have a kid and then you will be very open to keeping that door open when you do a poo.
My gosh, yeah, I can't poo in peace ever again.
No.
Every time I go to
the
sleep,
dog,
I
the
locked
baby.
the door the other day when I went in the toilet, and you unlocked it with like a key. Like you literally like wedged something in that slider and went and then unlocked it to get in.
Because I needed
to
to get
do
in.
nothing. Literally, you walked in, saw me sat there, and you're like, and like walked out. And I was like, what was the reason for invading my personal
I went
space?
in for something. I wouldn't have got in for no reason because I'm very assertive with my timings. AKA, that is your news. Put that in your news.
You're
resolution.
assertive about your timings, about not being on time.
Take the fitness one out and change it
To what?
to be more organized.
But then I'll just like gain loads of weight.
Add a fifth.
No, sorry. You only get 4. You told me 4. That's it.
You can get 5. Okay, I'll add 1. You add 1 because
You
I've
can
had one. You
stop
said
being
the
a
journal one is
dick
the
can
same.
be your 5th one. Exactly.
Well, okay, choose me one and I'll choose you one. Your one is to be more organized. There you go. That's your 5th one. Write it down.
Okay, yours is to, let Barney have more free time without invading his personal space.
That's for you. You're
Yeah, of
basically
course it
giving
is.
yourself another resolution.
No.
Can't do that. That's cheating.
You
that's
need to let me
That's like
have
saying in a
free
genie
time.
bottle, I want 100 more wishes. That's like a complete cop-out answer.
It's bloody brilliant though, isn't it?
No,
You get
it's
100
not.
more wishes.
Go on.
Wishing for
Give
more
me
wishes.
give me a good resolution. It has to be about the person. Not about yourself.
It has to be about you, because everything's about you, isn't it, Jamie? Yeah, it's got to be about
I'm
you.
saying to you, be more organized. That's about you. That will make your life so much better. That's why you're going to download
You just
motion.
need to rein it in a little bit. When you're on, tirade Jamie, when you're on the Aries mode, like period's about to come, Barney's pissing me off. Just take a beat before you unleash hell on me and go, will I regret saying this? Like, what did you say the other day when you unleashed fire and fury at me at my friend's wedding that I was best man
hadn't
at?
started yet.
What did you say to me?
I had no sleep. No, we're not even going to bring it up.
Go on then. What did you say
We're not
to me,
going to bring it
James?
up.
It's going to be nice.
But can I say, okay, do you want to go right back to the beginning? We are going to bring our dirty laundry into it. The reason why,
What?
because of what you said, you started it, the pinnacle.
The what?
Good luck sleeping tonight because
I know,
we're
I
above
made
the
a
dance
really
floor.
stupid comment to someone that was like a hormonal rage monster.
Who hadn't slept in 3 days.
Jamie hadn't slept for a few days and because of work. And also she had come back from Vegas, so her time zones were completely off. She's shattered. And I drove us to the hotel that we were going to stay in. And the hotel
really
was where
nasty
the
to
venue
me.
was. And our room was above the venue. So when we came into the room, I, as a joke, a really fucking stupid joke, said, good luck sleeping tonight. And she went, what are you talking about? And I was like, the dance floor is underneath us. And she lost her
And he went,
shit
also, you've
at
only got
me.
30 minutes to change yourself around. Like, I had to do the quickest glow up of my life. When I
Which was great,
arrived
by the way.
at the wedding, his friends turned around and went, oh my God, you look like a completely different person.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
how freaking exhausted and awful I looked before. They were like, let's just say she glows up.
I think you made a vital mistake of washing your hair when you were due half an hour later to a wedding.
No, but I couldn't have got it nice because honestly, my hair was like so dry from the plane. So dry.
So I say to Jamie,
I
good
took
luck sleeping.
2 flights in less than 24 hours and I'd had no sleep because I'd done 2 gigs in between that. It was madness.
So I told Jamie, good luck sleeping, and made a silly joke. We drew swords.
I hit low.
And Jamie went,
Low.
I had a baby with the wrong person.
And cut. That is the end of the podcast.
But we made up and I love you now. So we're fine. But you were digging a grave when you said that yourself.
You looked at me and you went, I hope you're joking. And I went,
No,
yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Hey, I'm not your baby.
You ain't my mother. Yes, I am. Right. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a like. If you're watching it on YouTube, and leave us a comment as well. Tell us about more stories you want to hear from us. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, share it with a friend or give us a lovely little review. We'd really appreciate it. We can get better and better guests on and we can have more and more fun and continue this podcast as you love it.
And I can't wait for 2024 because we do have some incredible guests to line up for the podcast. So make sure to keep coming back every single week. Check it out on the YouTube channel, Shhh Don't Tell Mum, where you can actually watch the podcast. And if you just want to listen to it, you can do that on Apple Podcasts, Google, Amazon, and Spotify.
I already said all that, but don't worry about it. Who's going to be next on the beanbag? Find out soon.
Bye.
See you soon. Shh.